Hi everybody, my name is Angie, also known as The Light. Welcome to my channel. Please stop what you're doing. Like this video, like this video, like this video. Double, triple tap on it. Please subscribe to my channel. You will not regret it. Share this video if you want to. Comment below what you're experiencing in your city. I live in New York City, and I just feel like New York has lost its damn mind, okay? New York has lost their damn mind. Our governor has just resigned, Cuomo. He has just resigned due to sexual harassment, sexual misconduct with multiple women. And I think he resigned because he probably knew that there's too much information out there. I don't know who he pissed off with the higher ups, but he's out of here. Some New Yorkers are happy. I don't get happy when people resign or when people get fired, impeached, or whatever, because then who's the next devil that's coming, right? I would say I didn't think he was that bad, but I think that they were definitely pushing him to do things that he didn't necessarily want to do for New York. And yes, I am going to be talking indirectly in this video because I don't want to get flagged. Instagram flagged my account for putting up a post. Go into my community section in the post that I put up about the you-know-what that's out there. They flagged my account saying that I am promoting people not to get the prick, which is not true. So if you think that is true, whatever, but go to my community section. That's a post that Instagram told me my account may be deleted if I don't follow the guidelines, okay? Insanity. They're trying to silence people who aren't going with the masses, who are not going with the majority, and making people who did get the prick feel as if those who haven't gotten the prick are out there to trying to kill them, when the CDC has released that both parties have been getting sick, okay? And that even though you got the prick, there are people who got the prick who are showing up with the results, positive results. So please do your research. And then the second strand that's out is even stronger, and people who got the prick are still showing up with that particular level of virus, okay? But anyway, I'm not against it, and I'm not for it either. That's all I'm gonna say. Do what you feel is best for you, but don't go around thinking that, oh, you didn't get it, so you're trying to kill me. Oh, you got it. But yeah, because a lot of people don't understand that there are people out there who didn't get the prick, and they are scared of people who did, because they feel that they are using you as test dummies, okay? So don't think you're the only one who's scared. There's some people, I have friends who will not even sleep with a person who got the prick. I have friends who are female, and they won't even be around other women who got the prick because they're afraid that their period is going to stop and they want to have children. So there are people who didn't get the prick who are afraid of you too. So this is why we can't let them, make us fight and go against each other, okay? So I just had to put that out there. You may think I'm ignorant. Well, I might think you're ignorant, so there you go with that one. But I live in New York City. I live in Queens. I'm not going to say where in Queens, but I live in New York. And I mean, a lot of things that you see on the news is not real. It's not. Last year during the panty dropper, I'm going to call it the panty dropper. Last year during the panty, a lot of people left New York, okay? It was a ghost town. A ghost town. Never in my life have I ever seen Times Square look empty. All the rich people got the hell up out of here, okay? Even people who are middle class, who have other homes in other states or in the Caribbean, they left. I literally was walking down Times Square one night and I didn't see anyone. It looked like the I Am Legend movie. It was that crazy without the destruction, around. It was literally that crazy. And even now, there are still moments, even though it's summertime, there's still moments where, I'm a hairstylist. I'll go to Brooklyn and it'll probably be maybe around 10, 11 o'clock in the morning and I'm on a train going to Brooklyn. There's nobody in the car or the train with me. So when they're saying like New York is overcrowded and New York is doing this and New York is doing that, it's not all the way true. Some people are still scared. Before, during the summertime, you always had to have a reservation to get into a restaurant. You now can literally probably go to your favorite restaurant and get a seat. People are not outside like that. I know everyone's saying, I'm outside. No, people are not outside like they used to be. Even me, I'm not outside. I'm a very extroverted type of person. But, last year during the pandemic, I became very introverted. I don't go to the same places that I normally was going to before. I'm a person who loves to go out to eat, love to go to bars, lounges, or whatever the case is. Yes, people are still wearing their mask here. People going to like outdoor events and doing things like in their backyard or their homes or getting like Airbnbs. So yeah, the people are going to the restaurants, but it's not like how it was. So for them to say, oh, you have to have the V card in order to do indoor dining starting next month in New York, or to go to the gym, it's just insanity to me, okay? I haven't even made it to the beach this year. Keep in mind also, the weather has been very, very strange all of a sudden. I don't know if y'all noticed that. It rained the entire month of July. I did not make it to the beach. Now it's in the hundreds. It's going up to like 90, 100, but it's weird though. It's like a weird humidity, but then the sun is not out. It's just, the weather is just really crazy in New York. I am one of those people that feel that they do mess with the weather, but I also feel like they, ruin the planet so badly that the weather is just, it's just effed, okay? But in New York, we have our governor, Cuomo, who just resigned because, like, why are men still getting in trouble over ass? Like, why? Like, why? They say women aren't powerful, but it seems like women are taking down thrones, like nations. Like, what the hell is that about? If women aren't that powerful, like, how can you allow coochie to, get you to lose your job, okay? But anyway, I don't think that he was a horrible governor. But he definitely could have did better, and maybe he wasn't willing to comply with a lot of things because right now they're taking New York down in the trash. I don't know if the rich people here are going to allow it, but they are really taking New York down, okay? And we're considered like one of the most, popular, powerful cities in the United States. So to see my city go down like this, it's like, okay, like I knew this was going to happen. I've been awakened for a long time. I don't feel like I had this huge awakening, but I feel like I've always known what was coming because I'm a person who definitely had end of time type of dreams as a child. So a lot of things that are happening now, I'm kind of comfortable or okay with seeing it come to pass because I already had dreams about it. All right, but I had a weird experience, and I just quickly want to share this with you because I feel like New York has lost their damn mind in a sense when it comes to this prick, forcing people to get this prick, and that is sending people on the street to literally go out to people and ask them their personal business. First of all, that is a personal question, and I don't want you to feel like if someone comes up to you, family member, friends, co-workers, you don't have to disclose that information. You do not have to tell anyone whether you got the prick or not. I haven't disclosed that on my channel as well. I haven't disclosed that to friends. I haven't disclosed that to family. I've had people ask me, did you get the prick? And I say, that's none of your business. Like, to me, that to me is a medical record. Okay? You asking me that is like asking me, have you had any surgeries? Have you had any abortions? Like, that's none of your damn business. Okay? So I don't know where these people who are strangers think that they can just come up to me and ask me this or ask you this. So I was in Queens. I'm not going to say where, but it's a major area in Queens, New York. And I'm waiting for a bus. And this guy with an orange vest on. There's no logo on the vest. And I'm very alert because especially when it's like a crowded area, I'm standing apart from people who are at the bus stop with me. I didn't quite have my mask on. It was like kind of like down here, whatever, because I had to breathe because it's like 90 degrees. I could not breathe outside. So a lot of times when there's nobody around me, I will take off my mask because you need oxygen, guys. Please, you need oxygen. The lack of oxygen will shut down your immune system, and you need to build up your immune system at this time. Okay? Stop wearing your mask in your car by yourself or walking down the street by yourself. It does not make any sense. Oh my gosh. And please change your mask weekly. Have washable ones or disposable ones because you're literally breathing back in that bacteria. Okay? Oh my gosh. So anyway, I'm at the bus stop and I'm watching this man with an orange vest. And keep in mind, MTA here is those who drive the public buses and the trains, and their managers a lot of time have orange vests. So at first I'm like, oh, maybe that's an MTA manager who they have like these managers at each like certain bus stops or stops or whatever that check to see if the bus drivers or the conductors are on route pretty much. So I'm thinking, oh, maybe that's just a MTA worker. So I see he has like a bottle of sanitizer open, which isn't sanitary. If you got a bottle, you took the top off. And then he has a box of masks. So I'm like, oh, okay, that's nice. Maybe MTA is giving out free masks and sanitizer. Oh, that's so cute. You know, I thought that was cool. So I see him start going to each person on the bus line that I'm on. So he goes, he's speaking Spanish. I can't speak Spanish, but I understand Spanish a little bit, right? So I'm listening. I'm trying to eavesdrop and hear the conversation. So they just talking about whether or not he's talking to a Spanish woman and he's talking to her and he's asking her like, did she get the prick or whatever. So I'm in my head like, I know this man's not about to come over to me and ask me my personal business with this orange vest on. He's not law enforcement. We were not told that they're going to be having some government officials. You're not the army. You're not SWAT. Like, what are you? You're not Coast Guard or whatever. Who the hell are you? Who are you? I don't know you, sir. So I'm looking like, all right, let me see what I'm going to say when this man comes up to me. So he gets to me and he asks me, he's like, are you V? Are you V? I'm not gonna say the word. Are you V? So I'm like, no, thank you. And he puts the sanitizer out, and I'm like, no, thank you. I have my own sanitizer. So he's like, I don't think you heard me. Are you V? I said, I heard you. No, thank you. So he asked the third time. He's like, Miss, are you V? And I said, no, thank you. Right? So I got loud with him. He was like, okay, sister, you know, you be safe out here. I said, yeah, brother, you be safe too. Guys, don't feel bullied in these streets. I don't know this man. I don't know who he is. He could have been some crazy man from off the street who just found some orange vest and did this. I don't know who he was. He probably was from one of the companies that they send out to get people to do this. But you could just see the sheep in the street. You don't know who this person is. Why are you telling him your business? Why do you feel that you have to tell him this? People that want to get the V will go get the V. You can't convince people. See, they're making it seem like people who didn't get the V, that they lost. That they lost, that they're doing a disservice to the world, to the community. You can't tell people who have been living healthy, who have an amazing immune system, who grow their own herbs and their own vegetables. Some of these people don't even leave their home, but you're saying that they're trying to kill you? You have to use your mind. You have to think logically and critically, and that's what a lot of people aren't doing. No one's killing you. You know what's killing us? Our immune systems. Because a lot of us have not been eating well, including myself over the years. Just now, I'm not eating meat. Just now, I'm eating more vegetables and not drinking as much. And I just thank God that I do have a pretty decent immune system. I have not been working on the books since 2019, when I left my job, when I got sick at my job. Okay? My job stressed me out so much. I started bleeding. Okay? My uterus went out of whack. I started bleeding. I was bleeding for 5-6 months, guys. Okay? Around the time when this came out, I had some respiratory issues, and I was like, what is that? I was not coughing, really. I just couldn't breathe. I didn't know what was going on. I was like, what is going on? What is this? So maybe I had the C in 2019, October of 2019. I'm not really sure, because they weren't really talking about it. In New York, we have a lot of people who are from China here. So I heard a lot of things. I had coworkers who were Chinese. So I heard a lot of things, but I wasn't sure that the gov had not really released the information out, but we knew about it. I knew about it. I knew there was something out there. And I worked in customer service, and them people were nasty. Nasty. I used to have to spray Lysol. People would come up to my counter and cough. Are you kidding me? I seen people who would spit in the damn water fountain, washing out their mouth in a water fountain. I'm like, miss, sir, go to the bathroom and do that. You don't do that at a water fountain. So, a lot of people are nasty. That's why they're getting sick. A lot of people have a weak immune systems. And I noticed ever since I stopped working with the public, nasty ass people in public, I haven't even had a cold since 2019. I'm eating better now. This changed my life, okay? For some of us, it changed our life, okay? It made us think for ourselves, work for ourselves, want to grow vegetables, want to prepare ourselves also, and to take our vitamins, and to take black seed oil and sea moss and all of that. Those things that I do take, okay? And I'm humble, and I feel blessed. So I'm not saying there isn't something out there. I'm just saying, let people make their own decisions, because at the end, we are going to find out. We are going to see the results. There are some people out there who will never get it, and there are some people who will get it. And that has been through history. Some people died, and some people survived. Some people's immune system was able to handle these particular viruses that came onto the planet or was created. But stop thinking people are trying to kill you. But yes, New York has lost their damn mind, and I feel like that is also going to rise the crime rate. Okay, I think making people use the V card is going to make people maybe make fake V cards in order to just go out, or they're going to do some illegal businesses here just so they can have enjoyment. I think that people may end up getting killed, or may get into fights, may get assaulted, because you can't just go up to random people and ask them their business like that. A lot of people are not right up in their head and will attack you because you're asking them their personal business. And then if that's the case, are they giving the V to the homeless, because we have so many. It's almost like they release people from, oh my God, New York has gone crazy. There's so many zombies out there, and I call them zombies because they have literally lost their mind. Okay, this is why a lot of people think that 5G is an impact. It has gotten worse in New York. You can't even take the train without seeing multiple homeless people, and it was not this bad. Yes, we've always had homeless people in New York. We've always had people who have mental illness, but it's insane. Okay, usually they used to come out at night. Now you can be on the train 2 o'clock in the afternoon and there is somebody having a mental breakdown on the train, begging you for money. They're getting more aggressive too. These people are getting more aggressive. I have never seen so many aggressive homeless people and mental illness on the streets of New York City, to the point I only take the train maybe a few times a month. I either Uber it or I take a bus. I don't get on the train as much because it's not safe. So those of you who are taking the train, please be careful. Like my niece, she's doing an internship and I was so worried. I'm like, oh my gosh, what time do you get off of work? Because she's only 16 years old. And I told her, I warned her, please, when you get on a train, look out. There's a lot of, mentally ill people. Like I have to carry like a little knife with me now. I carry something on me. So ladies, please watch out, be prepared. We're a higher target. But New York has lost their damn mind. And I think you're going to hear more and more stories of people getting attacked. If you want to unsubscribe to me, that's fine. It's completely fine. Thank you for riding with me. This is how I feel. If you think I'm ignorant, you think I'm lost, I'm not. I've done the research. I've done it. I've done the research. I've done it. There's no change in my mind. Okay? Do you, and I will do me, and be safe. But yes, I have never had that. I do get tested. I have never had it. I'm going out of the country next month. As a late birthday gift to myself. Oh yeah, my birthday is this Sunday, okay? And I am gonna be very careful. Just because I'm going out of the country, I don't do stupid stuff. I still wear my mask. I work from home now. I plan to work from home now that they're going to be limiting what us New Yorkers have to do. I definitely don't think I'm going to be going back to a 9 to 5, because soon they're going to start saying a lot of workers for different companies are going to need the V card. Okay, isn't that funny? The V card used to mean virginity card, right? now it means something else. But yes, please guys, stay safe and don't let nobody bully you into getting the prick or not getting the prick. Do you, and nobody's killing you. The only thing that's killing us is our own immune system. Peace and blessings.